Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. This week's show and tell takes us back to a time many of us remember as pretty awkward.
Yep.
Middle school, those years when many kids wonder if they fit in, whether their peers really care about them. It's a terrible time for so many kids.
It can be, and one local man is doing his part to make sure that that specific question, does anyone care, is met with a resounding yes. Blaq is an artistic force in this area. I don't know how else to describe him besides just a force. Music, literature, stage, fashion. And he started developing his latest passion project after a very close friend of his committed suicide. So now he's going into local schools with a workshop / presentation / party to bring home the importance of kindness and life-saving love over hate. Here's this week's show and tell. All right, Smithfield Middle School. I went through middle school 100,000 years ago, and we had assemblies, but we did not have assemblies like this. What was your first impression when you came in the room?
It was going to be pretty cool. So that's a nice vibe.
Gracie, if somebody said, well, what was this for and what was it about?
To inspire you to like be a better person and to love more instead of hating on everyone.
When BANA asked for volunteers to get up and dance, it was very interesting to watch. Some people were being really shy and some people were like all in. So why were you all in for this?
Because I'm a dancer and I'm pretty hyper, so I'm not shy at all. So it's just easy for me to just volunteer first.
Troy, you needed a little convincing, even though you're a pretty good dancer and all your friends seem to know that.
At first, I was a little nervous, and then I got up there and all my friends were up there, so I decided that, you know, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Yeah.
And then as it got on, I started to like it, and then everybody got a feel for it.
Chris, you also volunteered, had to overcome maybe some nerves.
Everybody else was going up there, even though they were probably nervous and they just got over it. I learned that you need to love more people than hate.
You got it!
Victoria, girl, you got up there to kick some rhymes. You got up there to rap.
Originally, like, since I only heard the beat once, I didn't know, but I had a couple ideas in my head. I kind of just forgot after I just went up there.
So I talked to BANA before he came here to present his assembly today, and he told me about his friend, and he told me that his mission was really suicide prevention. But I noticed this thing was almost half over before the word suicide ever even came up.
I guess it was because, like, he wanted to keep us happy, but then, like, get us and then, like, tell us about something serious.
What do you think? Why do you think he did that? Why do you think he didn't start with, well, I'm here today because I had a friend who took his life and that's why I'm here?
Because he wanted to leave us with like a happy note.
He wanted to make sure that we were more comfortable with him before he went into something way more serious, where if he would have gone like that, nobody would have been talking because we would have been scared if we would have said something. It would have made him uncomfortable.
Chris, what do you think about that approach?
I feel like he started off with that to make everybody feel more positive, and then like after everybody was being positive and laughing, he came in the middle to talk about something serious, and then afterwards he made everybody happy and loving again.
All right, well, I really appreciate you guys being open. I think it was great the way each one of you participated today, and thank you very much for participating in Show and Tell from Smithfield Middle. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
So my thanks again to Chris, to Troy, Gracie, Kyla, and Victoria. And I can't stress enough the energy of this assembly. I mean, we've had BANA on the show before, and you know that he is a very high energy person. So if you are a middle school principal, high school principal, elementary school, administrator, and you're interested in this, we're going to put the information about how to bring this program to your school on our website later today. But he really, it was about suicide prevention. But I love his approach because everybody knows suicide is the final act, it's the end, and he wants to back it up way to the beginning because he feels like if kids don't struggle with feelings of inclusion, bullying, all those issues, you can nip depression and the things that often lead to suicide much earlier.
Right.
So it was a very uplifting, positive kind of thing, and it was a treat to be in the room while he was putting on a show. And we have to give props to DJ Nyla as well for keeping the music going too.
And that's the best way to describe BANA Blaq. uplifting, positive, of
Yeah,
course.
he's just
doing a great
wonderful.
job for the community. Great job, Cabana.
Yeah, thanks
Good
for having
story.
us, Smithfield Middle School. Thank you so much.